What? How you like my shirt?
Starting a new fashion trend.
Fame, cars, lights, they on you. Cameras flashing for you. I'll trade it all on the way to happiness. What's the price?
Yeah. Yo, what's attracting?
Hello, darling. See this. This is the steering rack spacing kit you can get. This is from TOG. It's about 30 bucks. This is my steering rack. Usually you have a tie rod which goes in here and also has a locking nut on it, like this. It sits on there and locks around this, so it obviously can't wind out just in case it's loose. I've removed both of those because this has no locking nut mechanism on it, so it can't actually lock. And what you do is just put this in, which spaces your steering rack and also centers it. So when you put a little lock kit, this winds right in and this winds into here. And since I've pulled off my bump stops, extended my control arms, so hopefully I don't have to cut these. Sometimes you have to cut them, we'll see how we go. But I'm going to thread lock up these in so they don't come out. One of these in here, probably thread lock that on there. Then I have to go there around the other side, install the other control arm. And on the other side it only has a little washer.
It's under your butt.
It's under my butt. I'm not going to move because I'm in prime position here. Which you put on and it spaces it out evenly. They've already worked it out for you. And it's pretty much, I think it's 6 degrees of free lock that you get from just doing that. And also I had to replace my steering rack boots anyway, so why not? It takes an extra 5 minutes either side. And I've already got time for gym. So I do my crunches. Why hello there YouTube. So we've got the other side popped off. It was a bit of a challenge. This one's just got the slip-on ring spacer, so you just pull that out of your steering rack. Just apply a bit of red turtle feces on it. So
They're good until they break.
And I hook up. I'll put my boot on now. I think it's just a... Oh wait, here it is. It's really good condition, this one. Now I've got a new one. This is the old one. It's about as crusty as my granddad's toenails. So what we'll do is just replace that. Slide him on straight in there. Put this back on. Pop this control arm off. Pop this tension rod off. Put the other one on. And we should be all good. So day 2 in a row working on this beast. It's probably day 7 actually. But me and Kelly stayed up till like 9 o'clock last night working on it. And ended up having problems with my tie rod not being long enough. So what I'm doing now is just hook up the temperature sensor, so I'll just wire that in. Just cut these like a little notch out there, put that in. So that's good to go. And now I'm just tapping a hole for this one boost controller just right before the intercooler intake piping, so that'll give us your most accurate reading, I guess, the closer it is to the intake. So I've just drilled a hole in there. I'm just tapping a thread, screw that in. They'll be taken care of. I run the line to the boost solenoid here. That's pretty much the last of the wiring we have to do. I just have to work out what rack ends I need, because those ones I got on there now are about 30 or 20-30 mil short. So one side's tilting out a hell of a lot. But apart from that, it's all good to go. Camber arms are in the rear. Just have to get some longer bolts because the Driftworks rear arms are actually a little bit wider.
Not that we can see too much in here.
But apart from that, everything's coming along nicely. Just ran the radiator out, I'm going to flush that because it was pretty rusty. And then we need to do an oil change as well. Got a new oil filter, do transmission change. That should be it. So I'm just going to tap this in now and get this done. So just bloody finished running that, doing that nipple, tapping that nipple. Just wound it in. Just run the boost line now. Just pop it down here. Run it to the solenoid over here. So that's just for the boost gauge. Pretty much everything wired in, ready to go. That'll do us for today. I've got to go to a engagement party, so me and Kelly probably aren't going to do much more on this at this stage. And we still need to just get a bolt for the back before we can chuck the wheels back on. Also need to get those adjustable tie rods, or you can get adjustable tie rod ends or rack ends, they're called. So I think I was looking at something on Facebook, and then the 350Z ones are a little bit longer. So we'll sort that out. I'll probably order them tonight. Then all we've got left to do is I got to take this to the wheel alignment shop, get it aligned. Got the hydraulic handbrake coming next week.
Harnesses.
And we've got harnesses to put in, but apart from that, pretty much all done. So we should be able to, hopefully, I think there's a drift day in a week, 2 weeks time, not next week and the weekend off, so hopefully we'll go to that, and that can be the test day before we're doing that through. So if you like this video anyways, just give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, helps us out and gives us good feedback if you guys are subscribing to the channel. So if you want to see anything or any information on anything I've done to the car, just leave it in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.
Wicked or weakness, you gotta see this. Yeah. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. Finesse a nigga with some counterfeits, but now I'm counting this Parmesan with my account.